Good morning, I'm Kadisha, and welcome to the news for Friday, May 31st. Extra yearbooks are currently on sale for $60. See Ms. Raymond for details. Seniors who have books to turn in, lab fees, uniforms due, and etc. must do so today, so holds are not placed on their diplomas. Laptops should also be turned in today to your homeroom teacher. Over the long weekend, students and staff participated in the annual Memorial Day Parade. One of the floats advertised the recently released concept design for the new school building, which will go to a vote before the community at a June 11 referendum. The concept design showed the front of the building with a new 3-story wing, new entrances, and a larger ELHS sign. The annual award assembly is today during second period, where students will be honored with book awards, scholarships, community recognitions, and more. Afterwards, seniors will have their annual goodbye picnic. The new cultural think tank, a group whose goal is to improve the culture of ELHS, held an event yesterday called Ask a Grown, where students submitted questions and received advice on a number of important issues.
Welcome to Ask a Grown. We've got some questions here. Do y'all want to pull a couple out and decide which one you want to do?
Hi, this is Mr. Pinaldo, and my question is, do you believe students should have jobs? I totally believe students should have jobs. I think school comes first, but all of my memories in high school where it was really the job. To be a well-rounded student, you need to have a little bit of life experience at the same time, and a job gives that.
I totally agree. Yeah, I think students should have jobs. I definitely had a few jobs when I was in high school, and that was nice because it was like I provided for myself, and sometimes my parents couldn't always provide for me, so if I wanted to go on a school trip, like I worked all year and like raised the money to be able to go.
I thought I was all that because I had a job in high school.
Yeah.
A few jobs in high school. Sometimes high school was kind of an afterthought, and now that I am moldy oldie, I wished I could go back and redo that because I didn't realize the value of education until I turned around as a teacher.
I agree with both sides. I feel like I worked when I was younger, and it definitely taught me. I had to buy my first car. I had to save up my money. So it definitely taught money management. But I did have a teacher who said I needed to focus more on my science class, and he said, "Why are you working?" And I said, "So I can pay for my car." And he said, "Why do you need a car?" And I said, "So I can get to work." And it was a circle. I could just remove that whole circle from my life and focus on my school at that time. I think you learn a lot from having a job. So I think learning balance is important too. And so working is great, but balancing it with school is important.
It's a group of teachers and students who get together and talk about what's going well in the school and how we can kind of make that better.
First, we had to kind of figure out what we were doing, and we wanted to change the culture of the school, and we quickly realized that this is something that can't be done with just teachers. We need kids.
So if something works for students and helps students find a place, how can we help that be true for all students? Or if something's not going well, how can we improve it?
The culture of the school can change, but it can only change if we have teacher and student voices.
You can get involved by talking to me or sending me an email. You can also DM us on our Instagram, EdwardLittle_vibes.
If you don't like the school and you hate the school and you don't like this and that, this is your opportunity to come and voice those concerns.
Please come to our meetings. We want to hear what you have to say. We want to put it into action, and your words matter a lot.
Recently, there was a ceremony honoring the third graduating class from the Bridge program, which gives students the opportunity to explore college options during high school. Seniors Abby Field, Jacob Dubai, Kevin LaChance, and Michaela Scott were recently inducted into the National Technical Honor Society, which recognizes top outstanding students' achievement in career and technical education. Last week, Mrs. Bronfeld's American Literature class held a special event inviting local military veterans into the class to speak about their experiences. Students are currently taking part in a war literature unit, and the veterans came in to give them real-life perspective on life at war. See the full video at eddiesecho.com. In In sports, the girls' tennis team made it to the playoffs for the first time in at least 16 years.
I'm John B.
I'm Michaela.
I'm Esther. And we're the senior captains.
Okay, so we've all been playing for 4 years. This is the first time that we're going to playoffs in a while.
16 years.
Yeah.
It's been a great season.
Every match that we play, we keep improving and we keep getting better.
I'm gonna miss this when I go to college.
Aren't we all?
The girls lost to Bangor in the first round Wednesday afternoon, but the matches were really close. Track will be competing at the state meet tomorrow at 10 a.m. at Lewiston. Senior Megan Steele recently became the top all-time scorer in girls lacrosse with 144 goals. And in the weather, it looks to be a pretty decent weekend with lots of sun with a high of 68 today, more sun with some clouds, and a high of 70 tomorrow. Sunday we'll see more clouds move in, but the temperature will stay pretty warm with a high of 69. The nights will be cool all weekend, ranging from about mid-40s to about 50. And that's all for your Friday morning announcements. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend.